What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Rue, and you were watching Final Fantasy Part 5. And in today's episode, we are going to go collect that bastard mystic key and finally start opening up some locked doors and getting some treasure for today's episode. In the last episode, we were able to go through the rest of the Marsh Cave and collect the crown, and then head over towards the Western Keep to confront Astos, ol' Astos, and get the crystal for Matoya, which we will actually need to go and collect the Mystic Key, which is actually being held by the Prince of Elfheim. So there's a lot of we've been kind of going in circles here, kind of getting some stuff to go. Just get this one damn key that is going to be very beneficial to us. Now we will be repeating some areas that we've been to before. Heading back to Cornelia for some very important goods there. We will head back over to the Western Keep. Head back into the Marsh Cave for a little bit, and then probably the Temple of Fiends. There's some other items in there as well. So that is what's on the docket for today. So I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm not gonna go here yet because I can't really go to Cornelia just yet. Anyway, I might have been able to even sail my boat over a little farther, or to get a little closer, maybe by Provoca. Would have been a little bit more ideal, but I think Matoya is just a little bit closer on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and run from these stupid goblins because it's just not worth my time for the EXP, the low amount of EXP that it gives us. And as we saw in part 2, Matoya's cave is up and over this way, so we'll make our way back around over here. Fighting, oh god, we got ambushed by them this time, so there's no avoiding that. Might as well just try to kill these assholes, unless I run. But yes, we were able to get Matoya's crystal back from Astos. I believe we retained the crown as well, so we never really had to give that to him anyway, because that will actually come into play again a little, well, way later in the series here. But it's good to know we still have that, so that's good. Yeah, we can pretty much wreck goblins now at this point. They are, the experience is going to be low. It's really not too terribly worth it to fight these, but since they ambushed them, or ambushed us, I'm going to take vengeance and slay this group. Yeah, not a lot. 6 points isn't gonna do fuck right now. At all. None of the levels that we're at. Alright, well here's Matoya's cave. So let's go inside and return her crystal to her so she's able to see. Not having her crystal ball was, well, it effectively made her blind. Alright, is this my crystal eye? Hand it over! In exchange, I'll give you some medicine. Here, this Jolt Tonic is a real wonder drug. Oh, I can see! Alright. You have no more business here. Go away. Man. Real nice. You know, I would have been a little upset with that line there if you hadn't just gotten me some Jolt Tonic. Which I forgot what they called that in the original version of the game. It definitely wasn't that. This was part of the retranslation here. Got a couple ogres we gotta take care of before we make our way down over that way. But yeah, the Jolt Tonic is what we're gonna use to awaken the Prince of Elfheim and get that mystic key that he's been holding on to in preparation for the light warriors to make their way down here. It seems that we have been prophesized in this realm here. Now I don't want to give away too much of the story, but there will be somewhat of some time travel shenanigans. I don't know, in this part of the game we haven't really gotten any of that yet. We have heard of some prophecies, and we've spoken to some prophets and such that were in Elfheim. And that is not the end of said prophets, by any means. There'll definitely be some more. Goddamn group of goblins again. Let's see if we can escape here. Oh, right, Goku. Thank you, buddy. We'll get out of it. It seems like with his evasion and agility, he's doing pretty good at getting us out of some sticky situations. I know Swedge has been able to get us out of a couple once or twice here as well, but that again is the benefits to having a thief in your party, is you're able to just get out of those, and that would be normally what I would use a thief for, is to get out of the battles. I just don't want to fight. I probably wouldn't want to escape from a battle that I would want to fight, you know, for that sweet experience points. But to me, the thief just kind of has much lower, not much lower, but he's got a bit of a lower, I guess, melee force, melee attack rate than the red mage does, so I chose red mage instead. And obviously, I could have swapped him out for the black mage, but black mage is just gonna be a DPS beast, just a beatdown machine coming soon. Let's wipe these fuckers with some Thundara. There we go. That'll take care of the Gigas Worms more than likely. Oh, nope, didn't quite get that one, but at least we got him weakened down there a little bit. Swedge is gonna hit a miss, swing and a miss, but not Goku. Goku is his accuracy is also going to be going up a good clip better too. So that's nice for him. And that should do it for that Giga Swarm. There we go. We're pretty much right here at Elfheim. So let's go ahead and let's go see the prince and awaken him with the Jolt Tonic. Our prince sleeps from Astos' curse. Yes, I know this. I know this information already. You stupid NPC. Okay, and here we go. He's sleeping. Oh, I guess I gotta give it to his aide. Oh, where did you get this Jolt Tonic? Perhaps the prince, perhaps it will release the prince from Astos' curse. And it has indeed. For so long, I have been plagued by nightmares. Do they yet continue? The Light Warriors? Oh, this is not a dream. Then I shall give you the mystic key entrusted to me. Alright, it's about frickin' time. Finally starting Chapter 3, the Mystic Key. Officially. Yes, so now we can travel, like I said, we'll be traveling back to some areas we've been to before. And we will get all the treasures that are found inside. Now, some treasures that we are going to pick up are going to actually be useful to our quest. And I didn't mean to do that, so I just kind of clipped it real quick back in here. I did not mean to exit. I was just trying to get around to one of the doors here, because I think it's that room right up there to the top. Right there on the top right. And how do I get over there again? I kind of forgot. It's definitely not out that way. Let's go try back and around, maybe? Maybe I have to go down and out. Oh, maybe it's down and around. There we go. Yeah, better not run, just in case. Let me stick to the wall here, so I don't goof that one up again. Alright, there we go. And this is one of the doors we can open with the Mystic Key. We found a Mithril Hammer. That is going to be awesome for Swedge. Got 400 gil. 330 gil. And a Bronze Gauntlet. Alright, that'll be good for the fighter, for Venus here. So let's get this, let's get these goodies on here. Like I said, it always defaults to the first person there. I'll either drop that hammer or I'll just sell it. It's not going to be worth anything really to sell, but this is definitely going to be an upgrade for Swedge, and he's going to be using that Mithril Hammer for a good bit. Just because there's not a whole lot of upgrade options available to a White Mage. Okay, I just wanted to check and see if Mid could actually use that. It looks like Venus already has one on, so I could probably just sell that and get some more money for it. So that's awesome. Just stacking up that loot. That's the way to go. Alright, let's see. Let me make sure that everything is good there. Looks like we're okay, so we're going to start making our journey back towards the Western Keep. Since we're in this area now, we might as well go tackle this. Might as well go tackle it right now and just go get that first. That'll also be right there around the Marsh Cave too, so I might as well go into the Marsh Cave right after that. And just do them in that order. Alright, we'll slap another Thundara spell. See if that'll do the trick. There we go, wiped out the ogre. Definitely gonna wipe out some of these Giga Swarms here. Yes, looks like anything over 50 is gonna be good. For that mob. Yeah, we got a nice little bit of money for that too. I always like fighting groups of ogres in this stage of the game because they're the ones that probably give you some of the more thicker rewards. Thick reward, nice. And we'll just fight this one out here. It doesn't seem to be like this will be a problem. Looks like they do have a little bit more health points than 50, but a couple of my melees will do the trick. Not a problem. And I think that's really all there is in the Western Keep. It's just those treasures that we weren't able to get last time because they were locked behind the key. So yeah, 5 episodes in, we're gonna finally go do all this crap after being teased by it for so long. Ooh, let's try out that hammer. Very nice on weak enemies. Now, Swedge is looking a little bit more, a little bit beefier now. Able to take care of some of the weaker mobs. And probably, I don't think it really increases accuracy either or anything like that, but it definitely will increase that damage output slightly. So that's good. When Swedge has nothing else to do, you know, if there's no white magic to cast, no undead to slay, you might as well just be bashing shit with a hammer. He definitely doesn't rock it as hardcore as Thor, which, funny enough, will be an item, a weapon that we will get way later in the series here. The Thor's hammer has a very nice upgrade there. I believe that's after class change. Fuck, this is a big old group of wolf. Lots of wolves here. And we'll have the main fighters here take care of the blue guys. Take care of these wargs. Swedge, as long as he doesn't miss, can start chipping away at the weaker ones here. But like I said, their speed is just so much faster than our groups is, I guess, at this point. And that's why they always seem to be going first every time, even if there isn't a, oh god, we got a critical hit, but it didn't really do much at all, so that's okay. Again, which may seem why they, even without the preemptive on their end, or getting ambushed, that they could just sit there and just hit us. So, looks like Swedge missed, or didn't kill it. We'll try that round again here. Trying to target some different ones so I could put some damage, at least on the other groups here. Damn, Ben's not even able to wipe one out right away. Yeah, they're just a bit tough here, these. There we go. That's the way. Kill that thing. Yes. All right. So we will, we'll just finish up this battle here. Swedge gonna, again, target the weaker one. Looks like Venus is rocking some face here. Oh, there we go. Very nice Goku. He's still working. He's still I guess he's still technically training, as I like to put it. He's not quite the powerhouse yet, but he's getting there. Yeah, you know, as we're playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on the Profanity Warning Show, it's funny that I have a character in this one called Goku that has to train constantly. It's very similar there, you know, to the real Goku, which is pretty awesome. All right, let's check here. Let me see. Do I need? I do have one cottage. I don't know if I want to waste that or just use some potions here. Not that I really need it. I don't think there's any more. Were there enemies in here? There might be some enemies in here. I can't remember if there were or not. But anyway, we'll find out. We'll go walk around over here and go to the locked door. So there's probably around over here. These stupid bats blocking the way, so I'll just walk around in the grass. Hustle a little bit. Let's see, here we go. This is the side room. Didn't seem to be any battles yet. Oh, they might be guarded. Yep, they're guarded by enemies. That's right, Wraiths. I'm have to fight some of these undead. Like I said, this will be great moment here for Swedge. I might as well bust out some super fire here. We'll bust out the fire spell. You know, I've never really known how to say that. Is it Fira? Is it Fyra? I think it's Fyra. It's kind of hard to say anyway. Or just weird to say. Alright, they stunned up Ben. That's right, the fire spell is going to be able to target all anyways. So this will help get through this mob quickly. Oh, very quickly indeed. Oh, come on, Goku, let me not use a charge. Yes, okay, cool. I can save that spell charge there for Swedge. Oh, there we go. 1,000-something gold. That's nice. And we found the Falchion in the treasure chest. That should be an upgrade for mid. This could be a curved blade. I don't know if I said that right. Falchion or Falchion? Falchion? I don't know. I should know that. I like swords. I'm kind of a sword nerd. I like that stuff. And there we go. Yeah, we'll equip that on him. That's definitely going to be an upgrade for now. Looks like, well, not really, actually. Yeah, so I think the longsword is actually still, yeah, it is. That's fine. I can just sell it. Not a big deal. I'll sell it and get some loot. Yeah, every single one of these treasure chests are going to be guarded. Oh, we got to strike first on the mummy. So that's good. We could, I could probably just go ahead and attack this first round. And, since I didn't use the Diara spell last time, I might as well just use it here. Because I believe these mummies are considered undead. They should be. I mean, a mummy is undead. Or dead. Yeah, it works. Awesome. Oh, nice. Yes, the more powerful than Dia is the Diara spell, which does the same exact thing, targeting every single enemy in the group. And as long as they're undead, it will do damage to them. So let's see what we get. Oh, a power staff. Okay. That would be for Swedge, but I don't think it's actually an upgrade. I think I'm going to stick with the hammer. The staff itself might actually have some usage in battle if you use it as an item. I don't remember if that was the healing staff, or if that might just be the... Or maybe it just doesn't do anything. Maybe it casts a spell. I'm not quite sure. But there are going to be more items, especially later on in the series, where instead of equipping them, you can just put it on the person and let them use it as an item instead, and it will do sometimes status effects or damage or healing, which is pretty cool. There we go, another group of mummies down. And let's see what goods we get here. There we go, nice little bit of points. And for defeating the mummies, we get the steel gauntlet. That is definitely an upgrade instead of that bronze crap. We don't need that anymore. So I will give that to Ben. He will benefit from that greatly. And I'm in weapons, not armor. There we go. Let me go to the actual correct one here. Looks like it gave it a mid there. I'll just switch those out and equip. Very nice. There we go. Looking much more mighty now. That is a mighty fighter. Excellent. Alright, and maybe, let's see, how's Swedge doing here? Okay, he's alright. I guess I could try out the power staff. We'll see what that does. As far as damage output's concerned. It's definitely probably gonna be, yeah, it's lower than the hammer. But we'll try it out for a little while and see how it does. Might as well. Could benefit from its item usage if it should have one. I'm not quite sure, again, like I said. Until I use it in battle, I won't know yet, but we will see. Oh, look, another group of wolves. Just chilling in the forest. And again, have my hardier fighters take care of that. Well, it did 33 hit points of damage. That's okay. It's green, too, which is kind of neat. Like a nice green staff. Maybe it is the healing staff. I don't know. I can't quite recall. We'll have to find out. I know there is something, you know, it can't be because I feel like I get that later. But maybe. Should have wrote down some notes for that one on my screen, like I usually do. Oh, well, it's hitting. At least I'm not missing with it, so that's nice. But yeah, definitely the longsword was still better for mid there, so I won't have to worry about using that falchion. We'll just sell it for gold. No big deal. There will be a nice sword upgrade for mid before this episode is over, so don't worry about that happening right now. That sword isn't really up to poop just yet, but that's okay. Got a couple cobras here. Wipe out. Slap that bitch with your sword. That was a pretty good hit. Man, it seems that the hit accuracy of the staff is a lot better than the accuracy on the hammer. I know Swedge's abilities in combat aren't supposed to be that tough, but there we go, level up, level 11 for Goku. Alright. Getting all that stat boost. Swedge as well, benefiting from a level up gain. Get that intelligence up, as usual. Which actually should work in this game. Alright, yeah, there we go. The other guys are just a little, looks like just a bit behind there. So. We'll make our way back down over here to the marsh cave, but not before getting jumped by a couple goblin guards here and a werewolf. At least we're not getting grouped on by those green wolves there a whole lot. Not yet, anyway. Oh, I just noticed that Swedge isn't looking so good. Let's cure up. There we go. Get a little boost there. That's all right. No, I didn't even realize that he was getting hurt so bad. That's all right. That's what a white mage is for, healing. All right. That was good. That was a miss. Yeah. See, they do. It's only because Swedge doesn't have any armor on, or, well, besides the clothes I gave or anything like that. But that really doesn't benefit too terribly much, absorption-wise, when it comes to absorbing damage. All right, there we go. Stab them in the face. And that's all right. That's decent, I guess, as far as experience points are concerned. All these enemies here in the area are going to be a little bit lower, but that's all right. Let's see. We'll bust out that cottage and go ahead and just get everybody up a little bit more. Even though that was my last one, it's fine. I have plenty of money to go and get more. Well, that won't be an issue. So we can make our way straight back down. I'm just going to scoot ahead in the level to get there in the dungeon. So we don't have to waste our time with all the other battles. Instead of skipping battles, like I said before, I'll just kind of skip parts like that that we've been to before and kind of already know where we're going. So looks like Ben got the poison. You know, I could just use fire right here. I got 3 charges left, so yeah, that'll be good to wipe out this entire group of shit. I wonder if I could get the Poisona. Poisona? That's another one I don't know how to say. Poisona? Poisona. Poison A. Yes, Poison A. Cuban B. Oh, good. It got off in time. So then, that's good. There's probably no benefit to doing it in battle, unlike Final Fantasy II. We're using spells in battle. Well, actually, in that game, you could use Cure and stuff, and it still build up your stats, but it wouldn't build up your spirit, I don't think so. That's the benefit there to using that in battle, but that'll come when the time comes. So, the rooms we want to go to are on the very bottom floor that we skipped previously in the episode, so we're back now to collect our loot and get all the good treasures that's down here. We'll take out this blood bones with the main, with Venus here. And let me actually redo that. Let me get Goku there to take care of the creeper, whatever the hell that thing is. Crawler. There we go. Come on, Mid, do your thing. There we go. Break his face off. And the blood bones doesn't hit for shit. At least not against Ben. It's that iron armor. That's the way to go. All right, come on. Slaughter this thing. There we go. I probably could have used the lower DS spell to wipe that out a little bit faster, but kind of want to save my charges while I'm down here. The Marsh Cave is still a little dangerous to it. And we're gonna get into a fight right before. Oh, it looks like a couple more Pisco demons. We fought those in the last episode. They were guarding the crown, and their weakness is Thundara, which we will definitely utilize because they're, while they seem to be kind of like a mage class, I believe their physical attack is what hurts the most. Now, I'm not sure if they have access to death or stone or something like that, but they can be a dangerous enemy if you don't take them out fast enough. And it looks like we're actually wiping the floor with them. Yeah, 2 hits, 33 damage. 1 regular hit, not doing too bad, so that's okay. We should be able to wipe the rest of this group out now, which is physical. Just by physical combat. And that'll do it for that one. And come on, Swedge. Nope, in effect, I targeted the wrong one. Goku should not do it, damn it. I was about to say Goku should do it. But Venus will, finishing it off. Oh yeah, they give you 900 gold. That's what's up. Right there. Now, they might still be on that tile. Yes, they will be. Ooh, a silver bracelet. That will be... Oh, I can go around it. Okay, cool. No problem. Silver bracelet's going to be a nice upgrade for Swedge. Hell, or Mid. Mid could also benefit from that as well. So it really just depends on who you want to give it to. If you'd rather have the magical capabilities, give it to Mid instead of the chainmail. But if you'd rather have Mid or your red mage absorb damage a little bit better, keep the chainmail and give that silver to one of your mages. If you're rocking a black mage, it'll work for that too. In that party. Ambushed by some slime. Wonderful. My favorite thing. Slime. You know, I was thinking about it in my head. Really like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing, where you know, how you would be fighting slimes in that kind of environment, and what a slime would do. And I imagine it, you know, your sword attackers, you know, try to slash it, will get their blades stuck in goo, and you know, you gotta pull that bitch out. So that's why they're not doing so much damage. That's my reasoning behind it. And as such, why fire would work good, because hell, if you torch some slime, what the hell are they gonna do? They got nothing to grab onto. So I would imagine that would also work for any kind of magic as well, like blizzard, thunder. You know, they're just weak to magic because there's nothing for it to grip onto. I would hate for my fighter, or not my fighter, my black belt to get his fist stuck in some goo. That wouldn't be a good time at all. Yep, and here we go, just the chipping away again while I wait for some fire to get off here. Yeah, I didn't want to use the fire spell. I kind of wanted to save that just in case I need it in a tight situation, because it looks like I've only got like maybe 1 charge left. Kind of went by a little fast. I didn't see it right away. Oh, a critical will do it though, so that's beneficial. That's ideal. That's what I wait for there. All right, now we can continue on to the rest of these rooms over here. Let's go over to the second one over here. I'm not sure if there's any. Is it another one? Oh, it's a gray ooze. Gray ooze is much easier to mitigate here. Physical will work great. I actually think that they might be opposites. You may not want to use magic on these guys. I'm not quite sure about that. Thinking I'm gonna change out that staff here pretty soon though too, back over that hammer. Because I don't know if that the weapon itself even gives any benefit to my mage there. To my white mage, so I'm not sure. But anyway, a critical will do the job for sure. Now that would be one to think of in a Dungeons & Dragons setting, a gray ooze, and instead of magic working, weapons work. So I'd imagine they're more or less the solidity of the enemy. You know, you got a melee fighter with a sword and cleave it in half, and that's it. I'm gonna. Oh God, was that a? Yeah, it was. It was on the side this time. I thought I was being sneaky by not going from the front, but that's okay. 2 Pisca Demons, not bad, and I'm down to get all the experience and gold they can give up. Totally down for that. Well, looks like we're doing not half bad. Ooh, he hits Swedge. That's not good. 25 points of damage. Could have been worse, I guess. Could have criticaled. Oh, he's hitting him again, but he missed. All right. Why are you targeting my last guy, man? Dude, my guy? Oh, yeah, I love it. Oh, level up for Venus. There we go. Now he's matched up with the rest of the guys. I bet Mid's gonna get one too here. Oh, maybe not. Not quite yet. Unless he already did and I missed it. There's a mithril dagger. No one in our group can actually use that. That would benefit a thief. Or a black mage. Not seeing as though we haven't either. This room has nothing in it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. That one might not have even been locked by the mystic key. Or maybe it was. I don't know. Again, Venus always usually on the red bones there. And I try to have Goku target the... whatchamacallit. There we go. We'll get that hammer back for all its glory. A little bit better there. Damage. At least from taking out the skeletons, because their hit point pool is pretty low. They don't have a whole lot there, so... your weaker fighters can actually do a little bit of damage there on them. You know, when you hit them. When you don't in effect. When you don't in effect. There we go. Is that right? Probably not. Alright. Wiping the floor with these fools today. Doing pretty good. Alright, this should be the final room here. Even though there's 2 doors, it doesn't matter. Of course, there's an enemy guarding the way. More Pisco demons. Piss demons. Piss. Yeah, let's try some other magic on him, since I believe my Thundaras are out now. Kinda used all that up. But magic in general should be okay. Ouch, 41 hit points of damage. That's a little worse because Goku doesn't wear armor at all. So he is gonna get hit a bit when it comes to that. See, as you can see, my armored fighters are doing much better. Even the clothes is doing better, but it really affects the monk having anything on him. You really don't want anything on him because evasion is supposed to be the most important. So when a hit does connect, it should be rare. You should be getting the miss hits. Ooh, 49, even with armor. Yeah, you might be negating that. That's not good. And a miss. We get a miss. Come on, Venus. Oh, he missed too. Oh, we're getting some low hits here. Some low damage. There we go. That's all right. Just chip them away until they're done. And we're actually looking pretty good health-wise, so we should be okay. All right, got some money. 1,020. And I'm just gonna scoot ahead to get out of the rest of the dungeon, so we don't have to waste any time there. And back out onto the surface. Alright, let's see. The next stop should be Cornelia Castle. That's where we want to go next. That will be some of the story items that we're gonna need before we can continue on to the story in full. Definitely don't want to pass that up. See, you know, backtracking sucks. Nobody likes that, so... do what you gotta do now, and just go for it right away. We'll take out the Goblin Guards here first. All right, 4 hits, baby. That is what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Serious damage from Goku as he levels up. Around, what did I say? Around 15 or level 18, something like that. He's a true beast at that point. As far as physical attacks, he will be even better than the fighter at some point. And that's mainly because of the amount of hits that the black belt can do. Monk, whatever. Which is what the haste spell in this game does. It ups the amount of the number of hits that you do at one time, which I guess has something to do with the roll on the back end of things and how the damage is outputted and all that good stuff. So the more hits, the better. The more hits, the more damage. Oh my god, another group of wolves. Let's just get the hell out of here, man. They didn't ambush us, so we got a chance here. Like I said, though, of course, their speed is great, so we are going to take a little bit of hit there. That's all right. An ogre's not bad. I can take care of an ogre on the way back. I might stop. I might stop in Elfheim and do a little healing, or I might just wait until I get to Cornelia. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do just yet, but we did okay going through the Marsh Cave again. And like I said in earlier episodes, you know, this will be one of those times where, like, you do, in this game, you go back through dungeons a good little bit. Sometimes for grinding purposes, and sometimes for purposes like this, for treasures. So that won't be the last time we've had to do a bit of backtracking in this game. I know in the Earth chapter, we're going to have a little bit of that, just because the story requires it. That you have to go through, and then you have to leave, and you have to come back. So there's all that, and more. Alright, he's gonna do a little bit of damage there to Goku. He's looking a little light right now, but he's still okay. As long as he's not on his knees, we're good. Think I can mitigate that just fine. All right, we take out the ogre, get that gold. Yeah, they carry a nice bit of gold on them. I like that. That's probably how it worked out in the grinding session last time, so I could just afford all the goodies there. All right, we're back here at Cornelia. Let's stop here in the town real quick and get the cheap heal. Take a rest at the cheapest end in the game. Cheapest and the best. No, I can't afford 30 gold. Sorry. Gonna have to leave. And that's that. That's all we really need to do there. I just wanted to make sure I was back to tip-top. Not that there's any enemies. I know there's no enemies in Cornelia Castle. Even behind the doors. There's no monsters guarding it. This is this is the kingdom. So. And I think I gotta go around, actually. Maybe down here? No, I think it's up and... Or do I go from the side? No, this is blocked off too. Do I go... Oh, I have to be maybe around the out... Yeah, that's right. I have to be on the outer rim there a little bit. And then go in down here. That's right. Okay, I don't need to talk to these idiots anymore. They say the same shit. But, ooh, we got a good little bit of stuff. A saber. That'll be nice. Again, something for mid. Mithril dagger. Won't be using that in this run. A crozier. I think that's... well, that's obviously for Swedge. But again, I don't think it's an upgrade, really. Some iron armor. That's very nice. Iron shield. Very excellent. And the nitro powder, which we will be using in the next episode. I don't think we're going to be getting to that today. But it's good to pick it up now, again, so you don't have to backtrack and come back and get it when you wouldn't have needed to. Oh, so let's see what we've got here. We've got that saber. Let's see. Will this be an upgrade for mid? I think so. It's just a little under, I think, but I might roll with that. Well, the longsword was 22? Yeah, let's go back to the longsword. I'll take that extra bit. Every little point counts. That's fine. Just give all the junk to Goku to carry. And, yeah, that crozier, I'm not really quite sure what that's all about. I don't think that has any item-based usage either, but... looks like I've already got the iron armor anyway, so I'll just get rid of that. We'll equip the iron shield instead of the leather shield. I wonder if mid could use a shield. I might have already tried that before and totally forgot about it, yeah. I'm not even worried about that. Mid is doing what mid does. He's, like I said, he can't use every piece of equipment. He can use some. It's just very, very middleman, you know? Very middle. Kind of like his name. Even though he is named after someone from Final Fantasy V. Alright. So yeah, I sold off that shit. I might have done that off screen, actually. I have a little note here on my screen that says sell. So that's probably what I did there, so if it didn't... You notice that my gold has increased. That would be why. And I'm just gonna run from these goblins. I have no time or candy for your bitch ass. Just gonna get the hell out of here. Of course, they're gonna get their hits in while we try to run away. Is anybody gonna do it for us, please? No, not that time at all. Shit. Let's just try to get at this point. I could have just killed them all. Alright, Goku. He's seeming to be the faster character we've got, so eat your heart out, thief. Alright, and we can make our way over onto this side now, and in episode 1 I showed off this room before that we were unable to get in here before. But now we will be able to do so with the most powerful mystic key. But not before taking out a group of zombies. They're blocking our way. This place is just littered with undead. Alright, yeah, they're pretty easy for how strong we are now. The monsters in the Temple of Fiends here are gonna be pretty easy. We're gonna wreck some face. Big time. Alright, let's get in here. This is where we're gonna find some... Oh, it is guarded by gargoyles. We saw these in the Marsh Cave, and they're not too tough. But we're gonna get some very powerful swords here, some epic blades that we're gonna be able to use for, Venus is gonna get one, and I believe Mid's gonna get one. So all that long sword shit and all that back and forth with scimitars and fucking sabers, not worried about it. Not gonna be an issue. We'll just sell that shit off. Because we're gonna upgrade here. And, they will have not really secondary abilities, that's probably not the right way to say it. They're gonna have, unique abilities towards certain types of enemies, like a rune blade. Yes, and this will be good against magic-based attackers that come after us. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and give that to mid, probably. That sounds like something he would benefit from. And let's see where he's at. He's at, oh, I took it off. So it would show nothing, really. Now I'm just interested to see. I have to. Put the longsword back. It should be 22, if I remember. Or it's 27, okay. Yeah, so that's why it's been so much better. Let's see what the rune blade does now. 25, just a little bit lower, but I like the fact that it has the ability to deal more damage to magic-based creatures. Something like that. Magic users or something. It's kind of like the red katana from Chrono Trigger. How it did better against the magical type enemies, so that's pretty sweet there. We'll take out this Gigaswarm, you fucking creep. Get the fuck out of here. And we'll make our way back up to the room that I did not explore last time, because there is another small room over here. Locked by the Mystic Key, and it should be another blade. Oh, there's 2 chests in here. Oh, looks like we're gonna get stuck twice. Definitely gonna have to fight them again, more than likely. Come on, Swedge, what you got? Missing. Nothing. Yeah, see, the miss rate when I put that hammer back on is just ridiculous. You know, it's accuracy ain't his thing. It's all about that white magic. Alright, in this round, we should be able to take them all out, since we're all targeting one now. Come on, Swedge, do something, buddy. Alright, nice! Might not have been a lot, but it was enough to kill it. I'll take it. And I'll open up that chest on the way back, because I am gonna get stuck. We got a gold needle that, relieves the stone status ailment, which we haven't seen yet. I believe cockatrices can use that, and it's not good. You don't want to get stoned. That's getting stoned in the bad way, not the good kind. To where you will need to use those too. That is the only item, I think. I'm not sure if there even is a magical ability to get rid of that. Oh, that blade looks cool. It's like purplish kind of looking. That rune blade. Yeah, I like that. I always thought a rune blade would be more of like a two-hander. Kind of like what a Death Knight would wield. And that's probably because of me and my love for World of Warcraft. Oh, we got a Werebane, and this should be good against the more fiendish type of monsters, like animal creatures and shit. I think. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Attack 35. Let's see what we do with the Werebane. Yeah, it's like wolves and shit. 33, just a little bit less, but again, I will take it, because now we'll be able to slay them fucking wolves. like champions. The way we should be. Oh, speaking of wolves, let's see how it does. Now, the Rune Blade itself, now, while it won't need its secondary ability... Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's just get the hell out of here, actually. Like, who wants to waste time fighting wolves? Oh, good. Good, Goku got us out of there. No problem at all. I'll show it off when I can show it off. Try to remember talking about the Werebane. But yeah, animal-type monsters, I believe, is what it works for. I think we'll have a chance to do it here. No, we got to strike first on the Goblin Guards, though. Looks like we're going to go ahead and fight this one out. And maybe I should be... Let's see, we're actually doing pretty good on health, so I might not even need to take a health stop in this part of the episode. I might just do it in between cuts there, so that way I don't have to worry about it. There's really no reason to doing it right now, I guess. But alright, we took out those goblins, and we got all that nice treasure from out of all the different areas now, so the Mystic Key has been quite good to us, and it was definitely worth it. Thank you so much for watching the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Rue, and we will see you on the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon to be reminded of future uploads. See you next time.